So I'm back, and guess what? I'm still on the incline. So after I finished that video, I kept going, and within about 10 minutes maybe, it was pitch black. There's a city. I'm almost down now. But listen, here's the thing. This is so good. I knew what time it was when I came up here. So I have my headlamp. Okay? So this is what the Lord's been showing me. Because the other day, I came up here with my sister, Karina, and we left in time. We left at 2 o'clock. And she was talking about a flashlight. We weren't up yet, but in my mind, I was like, we'll be down before it gets dark. So we weren't, though. And I realized real quick, oh my goodness, because it was snow-packed. It was even worse than it is right now. It was snow-packed. And it took us a lot longer. And I realized I wasn't prepared. Check this out. Oh, you can't see it. Anyway, I don't know if you can see that, but so if you've done the incline before, you can't go fast. One step at a time, and there's no way around it. If you start running, you're gonna die from going up, but coming down, you're gonna slide and hurt yourself. So one step at a time. This is what God does with us. He says, slow and steady. Slow and steady. Stay with me. And then get this. So I have my headlight. And I put it on. And I'm like, man, you're so good. But here's the thing. You can't look. My lamp, I have to look down or tilt it down. I can't be looking up ahead at how far I've got to go in order to know where I'm stepping. If I don't want to fall, I got to keep my light on my feet. Because this is a steep incline. I know you can't see it, but so the thing is, and Karina had her own amazing revelation on this the other day, and I love it because when we ask for revelation, God gives it to us personally so we understand it, because you cannot draw close to God and experience true intimacy unless you have your own personal revelation. You can't go on someone else's revelation. It's not real. So when we ask for revelation, He gives it to us. And I love that Karina had it the other day, because I heard it and I knew it was powerful, but I was like, yeah, that's so true. You can't look ahead. You got to look, sometimes my whole thing is look up, right? Sometimes we got to look down. When He says look down, He says, my word is a light unto your feet, or a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. That means we do have to look down when we're walking with Him. We have to look where the light is. And He's showing us, and there's a reason we can't look up ahead. I can look and kind of see down, but I can't even see the bottom of the trail. I'm getting close now so I can see the parking lot, but earlier, going up, I'm all talking about being strong and, fearless or whatever. And I had to, as soon as it got dark, I got to thinking. And it's a bad way for me to be, is in my own head. So I had to call my flesh, my mind, my thoughts into submission to what I know to be true of God. And that is that He'll never leave me nor forsake me. He leads me. He kept saying, fear not, fear not. And I was like, you're right. I will not fear. And so as I was remembering that, how many of you know that even though we know the word and we know what He says, sometimes our flesh is strong and our fears are real, and and we cannot, sometimes it's hard for us to wrap our heads around the truth, and so we let fear win. But He says we're no longer slaves to fear. And he tells us over and over and over again in the word, fear not, I'm with you. I'm here. I'm here. And you know what? Unless we know the word and we actually speak it, that light goes out and we can't see where we're going. It's one step at a time. There's been so many things. Every segment of this, the incline, could be a whole new teaching. But here's the thing. I just wanted to share this with you. I'm not trying to teach anybody anything. I'm just sharing what he has told me to share. And that is that sometimes we can't see the end. We can't see the top. We can't see the bottom. We can't see the end of this journey, and it's grueling. My legs are shaking right now. I'm, going up, feel like your legs are going to give out. Coming down, feel like they're going to fall off. But you know what? You keep going. He just says, keep going. It's not time to sit down, because that's the only option. And I realized this the other day. Karina and I were climbing, and she said, I don't think I can keep going. And I said, well, what are our options? We could sit down and stop. But you know what? That leaves us in the middle of the incline, and it was getting dark. So we could sit up here and freeze to death, or we can keep going. And the Lord is telling us all, he is cheering us on. He's saying, keep going. You're almost there. You're almost there. Keep going. I've got you. I will give you strength. When you feel like your legs are about to give out, keep going. Push through. And you know what? That's what I did on the way up. Man, I wanted to turn around. I started getting scared. And I said, you know what? My music went off on my phone because I think my phone was frozen. And all of a sudden, I'm in dead silence, pitch black dark, got my headlamp, and I'm just, I was tired. And I was like, Lord, I need help. I need help. If you're telling me to go all the way to the top, I won't stop, but I need help. And you know what? I got there. And I couldn't see the top, but I kept going. And he is teaching us how to do this, how to endure and persevere even when we can't see. Because you know what? Darkness is coming. And here's this question. Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Do you know that it's about to get dark? Because it's about to get dark. Are you prepared for the darkness? Because it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Be prepared, beloveds. He loves you. He's with you. Ask him for revelation. Hold fast and fear not. We're in this together. All right. Peace out.